Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues, Everton nil, Aston Villa nil. A very physical game of football. Everton looking bright in spells in the first half. Had the biggest chance of the first half with Dominic Calvert-Lewin through on goal. Terrible composure in front of goal when he's one on one. He's barely scored a goal for Everton in one on one moments. And yeah, didn't expect him to score from there. Still, Martinez did well to keep it out. A few flash chances there and there, nothing major. Aston Villa had a lot of the possession. And didn't really create too much, to be honest. Second half, it was mostly Aston Villa. When Beto come on, he barely had a touch on the ball. They had a number of chances. We had an offside goal with Decore for like not even half a second, about 0.25 seconds. I believed Decore was going to be onside, and then just realised as it was still a good finish, but yeah, I knew right away that it was going to be ruled off for offside. And yeah, Villa could have won it. Duran, that's probably, to me, before I mention the other chance, that was probably the closest they came in a sense, because it looked like it was going in, and he just needed a bit of a better touch on it and of being in the bottom corner. Tarkowski was beaten. I thought Tarkowski had an alright game. I think he struggled with Watkins and a number of other players. But listen, we got a clean sheet, and that's the main thing. And we kept them out. So yeah, Villa had another chance. I think it was Matty Cash. I think it was Moreno getting to the bar line. Look, I was about to go to play, so he just kept it in. Comes to Matty Cash and Michalenko, fantastic block. Onana gets involved and trying to clear it, bounces off Pickford or whoever, and then comes on to McGinn. He side foots it, and yeah, it was cleared. It's not really off the line, but it was just cleared away from Tarkowski. Yeah, even the Everton chance in the first half. Dominic Calvert-Lewin shortly, literally right after it. What's his name? James Garner, side footed. I just thought throughout the first half, Everton were very poor going forward, like really poor. And I think when you watch a game of football, and I've kind of got that over the years, when players aren't, sorry, I'm watching a nicer game here. If they don't have finesse on the ball, if they don't have composure, they're not putting the foot through it, and the final passes aren't happening, and no one's getting a feel for the ball, you can't really turn that on in the second half or in the game. It's kind of like, it feels like it's stuck within you. If that's how you're playing already, and it's a consistent. It's being consistent. The every single attack, the way it's happening, you're unlikely to go and score in that game. And got got in behind Villa a few times, but like I said, final pass was dreadful. Um, and Villa play a high line anyway, so we was going to get in behind in moments. That's why I probably thought better would have been a better option instead of Calvert-Lewin in a starting lineup. Um, but he picked Calvert-Lewin. That chance with if Beto was running through and goal, I would have put my money on Beto scoring that 1-on-1. But yeah, second half he was kind of holding on really. A lot of challenges, a lot of disruption of play, which obviously favours us because Villa are free flowing, obviously a better team than us, and yeah, there's a chance for a call for a penalty potentially with Tarkowski tackling. I mean, to me, it's a great tackle. I think he's putting one on him, but it's no way deemed to be a penalty. It's not foul. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a tough one because at the end of the day, you could have just tackled him and then had to put one on him on DRB, I think it was. And he could have actually fell over in the first place with Michalenko slightly touching him, which a lot of players do go down for. And I'm surprised DRB didn't, to be honest, because I think if that goes to VAR, you haven't really got a chance because you've clipped him. Um, so, you can't deem if that's going to unbalance a player, which it obviously didn't because he stayed on his feet. But obviously, if he dived or made a meal out of it, then yeah, it could have been a penalty. But we take the draw. Um, it's a point. It's stopping the mini rot, you could say, in the Premier League, or just stopping the consecutive losses in the Premier League. Get a clean sheet as well on the board. Um, when we move on, we've got Palace at home um, in the FA Cup. I hope that is gonna, if we can win that, hopefully that boosts our confidence. Hopefully that makes us wanna, you know, uh, so just give a good winning feeling factor back in the squad. Um, and yeah, then we've got Fulham away, which I am actually going to. I've never been to an away game before in my life, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, and hopefully we can, if we do beat Palace, then hopefully we can go on and try and do some damage to Fulham, because Fulham haven't been amazing themselves. But yeah, it's our chance to do something about our form at the minute. We need to start picking up points as Luton's got a game in hand. And yeah, we're 1 point ahead of them. So we need to get a win out of somewhere. Hopefully then that could spark some good form again in terms of results. Performances have been in and out, but it's not been, dreadful. So as what we've used to be seeing. Today we got a point. We stopped the rot against Villa. Emery's first 0-0 draw as well in the Premier League, even when he's managed Arsenal and Villa for a long time. So, yeah, it's a positive one. You could say it's a positive one. Yeah, when we move on, there's a lot of, you would hope to just go and win them type of games 1-0. Even if you don't deserve it, or win, like I said, win a game if you don't deserve it, if it feels even better. But Villa are a better team than us, so we just can't deny that. We can't match up with them. So yeah, we move on. Got the point. Take it. Start of the season, we could have lost that game 1-0. We nearly did, but we didn't. So we crack on. And on to Crystal Palace at home. I'll do a match preview for that tomorrow. I've got a hangover, by the way, so this is probably the worst reaction I've ever done in my life. But wasn't the best of games, but for entertainment wise, with the fight and people arguing and disruption and the crowd and that, it was fairly good. But yeah, it wasn't an amazing game of football. But who cares? At the end of the day, we take a point off Villa and we move on. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you all soon.